All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the UFC Fight Night here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Apex Center at UFC. This is in the Bantamweight Championship division, ladies and gentlemen. We got Rampant versus Figueiredo. Now head to the arena for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Rob Font!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, Rob Font has been a main event man of late for the UFC as we get this round underway, and there it is. You can be sure Rob Font's going to be pumping that jab all night long. Sometimes we lose sight of his other weapons on the feet, though. He has become a proficient kicker. His hooks are very devastating as well. And even if the fight does get to the ground, it's not as though he doesn't have submissions in his arsenal. Douglas Silva de Andrade can certainly attest to that. How will Rob Font choose to proceed? We shall see. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Danger factor high no matter where it goes against Deiveson Figueiredo, but he goes to the takedown here early, DC, and he gets it.
Very early in the fight, we saw that against Alex Perez. He gets you to the ground and he overwhelms you. So even though people think or fancy Deiveson Figueiredo a striker now because he possesses such big power, the guy is a tremendous grappler, and it shows in him getting that takedown.
Side control now.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
As the fight goes on, you'll see Figueiredo pick it up a little bit as he starts to feel more comfortable. Try to get the big shots off. Everything he throws with absolute power. From his punches to his kicks, just power in everything he does.
Not much behind the takedown offering there.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. And eats another huge knee.
Hands higher, hands higher.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Font gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Oh, nice kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Beautiful body kick.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's past trying to find that shot again.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Figueiredo's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Under a minute now to go.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Big shot to the head.
We'll see if he can finish. So 42 total strikes have now landed for Deiveson Figueiredo. Pretty strong jab there by Figueiredo. 15 seconds to go. Back and forth we go. Lands a big elbow there. So a strong 5 minutes down. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Figueiredo's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job with stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Collar tie here in the clinch. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Fonts cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now.
Beautiful jab lands.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. nice knee to the body, very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
High cross, baby. High cross. Get him a high cross.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found out Overeem's head.
Figueiredo's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now.
Big punch to the body.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on a fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
Font's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Very active in the clinch here and lands a beautiful shot to the head. Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Figueiredo's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. 10 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Figueiredo's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Figueiredo's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. That strike blocked by Rob Font. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Font's eye is starting to swell shut.
Heavy body kick lands.
Lands a nice jab there. Opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change, make him think you're going low and come right over top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Throws the teep.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Font. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, You are not going to win this fight.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Font's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that, and while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave a mark. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Establishing the jab. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Oh!
Hurt him again.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Gotta stop the fight. Yes, and the doctor will do just that. I know the fans don't like it, but you gotta tune out that noise if you are the doctor, the referee, and allow him to fight another day. Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO,
What a moment, what a result. You gotta think they're gonna be talking about this one for weeks to come. He knew he was gonna be able to test that chin on an opponent that hadn't really shown us much in terms of glaring weaknesses. All hail the kickboxer tonight.
I mean, all hail the king. This guy goes out there and he implements his game plan to a T. Range management. This
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hate to see the fight end that way, but it was stopped due to broken nose again, ladies and gentlemen. What a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a win there for Font. We're going to have some more great matches coming your way here on the Fight Channel. We see you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.